Okay friends, let's get started on replacing our front bumper cover. To do that, we're going to have to make our way into each of the wheel wells. Now looking inside of your wheel well, you're going to find 3 Phillips head screws that you're going to have to remove. Once you have those out of there, carefully pull this panel out of the way. Now that we have that out of the way, let's go ahead and remove our 2 10mm headed bolts from either side of the bumper cover. Now let's make our way underneath the front bumper. To get the bumper cover down, first we have to remove 2 10mm headed bolts from underneath. Now we're going to make our way back up to the top of the bumper cover. If you were to carefully get in between the bumper cover and the headlight, approximately in the center, you're going to find a little clip that you can either push on with a screwdriver or even possibly a trim tool. It's very hard to see, so I'm going to go ahead and get the headlight out of the way. To remove the headlight from the vehicle, it's very simple. Up along the top, you're going to find 2 clips that you can grab onto and lift them straight up. After that, we'll go ahead and remove the wiring harnesses from the back. To remove the wiring harnesses, I'm going to remove the whole bulb so I can give it a quick inspection. I got it out, I might as well. When you're looking at the bulb, just look at the center. You want to make sure the filament doesn't look like it's broken. And definitely don't touch the glass. We'll go ahead and set that aside. Remove the other one, do the same thing, quick inspection. Those look great. And that exposes the clip that I was talking to you about. Now that we've removed bolts from both sides of the wheel wells, let's carefully grab on, and we're just going to tug this away from the body of the vehicle. Do the same on the other side. Let's continue on along this area. For this, we're going to use a plastic trim tool because we don't want to damage any of our paint. You're going to find a few other clips in here that look essentially like this one. I'm going to come right inside this area, closest towards the passenger side. Go ahead and press down on that clip, and I'm going to pull this away. We'll keep pulling as we continue. We'll move into the center, push down on that clip, do the same thing. Let's get this off of here. There it is, friends. Okay, friends, now it's time to reinstall our front bumper cover. When we do this, you want to look along the top of the bumper cover. You're going to find all those little tabs that we went ahead and removed. You want to make sure that they slide into the proper position in the body of the vehicle. Let's go ahead and carefully get everything lined up. Now once you feel as though you have it so all the tabs are lined up properly with their corresponding holes, carefully press it in up against the vehicle. Now we can make our way into the wheel wells. We're going to install our mounting bolts for each of these. Once you have both of them started on either side, go ahead and tighten them up and then make your way over to the other side of the bumper cover and do the exact same thing. Now let's press in the fender liner on both sides. You want to make sure that you press this in and behind the bumper cover. Now let's make our way underneath the front bumper cover. We have those 2 10mm headed bolts we have to reinstall. One here and one over on the driver's side. Now from back up top, if you went ahead and removed your headlamp assembly, it's time to reinstall it. Let's go ahead and start putting the bulbs in here. We're going to start with the high beam side. We'll use the one with the black harness. Go ahead and line that up. It should slide right in. Give it a little twist clockwise to lock it in. Now we'll go with the reddish looking one for the low beam. Make sure they're both secure. Now we're going to go ahead and slide these into the body of the vehicle. Looking at the back of this, you can tell that there's areas that these little hooks need to slide down and onto. You can see the little groove here, right there. And then there's another one for this one. Just keep all that in mind as we start pressing these into place. Once you have it pressed in place, go ahead and lock it down by pressing each of these in. Once you have it in there, go ahead and grab onto that headlight, give it a little wiggle to make sure it's nice and secure. After that, do the exact same thing to the other headlight. Once you have everything done, go ahead and close the hood, double check to make sure your headlights function properly, and then take it for a road test. Thank you for watching.